In chasing the Amtrak Silver Star train PO92, Rudy and I were on a run for money until we got to Deerfield Beach. Why would we chase an Amtrak train, you'd ask? Well, let's find out. The lead unit, P42DC number 184, has been painted into Phase 4 to commemorate Amtrak's 40th anniversary, but this is only one of the few times it has actually made it into South Florida. Rudy and I can say that we were mildly hassled at Fort Lauderdale, CP Manatee, while waiting for Amtrak 91, the Silver Star southbound.
Detector, milepost 1009.1, track main 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 4, detector.
You can see in a larger scale what had happened on the other side of the tracks, as opposed to the approach shot of PO91.
I filmed it. Really?
That's all, that was the power.
Still want to chase him.
Ugh. 2 SD40s, yep. EMD, but...
You have the best house ever.
Auto Rex.
I figured.
You should have intermodal too.
Anyway, without a hassle, we left Rudy's house after a brief visit to catch FEC 222, but this is as close as we got to the train. 222 was a rather lame train of Autorex and intermodal flatbed empties, which did not carry any containers whatsoever.
Maybe we'll be lucky with a hypo. I can do a hypo maybe. No, it's not gonna happen. 101's all the way.
Okay, get ready.
After a little tour of Fort Lauderdale area industries and the under construction port lead on the Florida East Coast Railway that goes to Port Everglades, not to be confused with Miami, we managed to catch 452 at Dania.
That was epically short.
Good job.
260, 43, got a medium clear day, you're tracking 1 to 3 north now.
Now we are going to obey rule number 4 of the National Association of Hardcore Railfans. We are on I-95 and we are running off of absolutely no ATCS help, and this train is stopped.
I mean,
yeah.
Whaling, yeah.
This is the Manatee. You already called Whaling. You did it twice. You did 2 callings. Now you should be hearing them approach.
Got to move too. Good thing the rain stopped. It's still slippery though, so I can't go too fast.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
That's a good song for this. He still has his approach. See it? His blinking green.
Seriously, he stalled again? No, his train's pounding. Okay, he knocked it down.
He just knocked it down. engines are right there. I can see them.
We're going too fast.
Huh?
We're going too fast.
Yeah, we're going to beat them very easily.
We are obeying rule number 4 of the National Association of Hardcore Railfans, and the train appears to be on the move again. I bet they had a near miss somewhere around Dania. So right now we are on 95 North at Broward Boulevard. Well, coming up on it. And we are right next to Q452's very sleek Dash 8s.
Very sleek.
Very smart. We could even beat it to the parking right, but forget it. 0721 Chase preview.
We beat them already.
There they go.
You saw the engines?
Yep.
Gonna move or no? Big sides move. Okay.
Way to ruin Rule 4, our Rule 4 obeyers. Actually, I cheated. I looked at ATCS once. Damn it. No! He's not
Even
even
though
to Parker yet.
Q452 was epically short, as I would quote Rudy, we still wanted to practice our chasing skill by running it all the way to Pompano. Well, we had to change our plans and instead went to Deerfield Beach due to the weather.
That wasn't 15 cars, that was like 9 cars.
Deerfield Beach is characteristically one of the most railfan friendly locations along the Miami sub due to the South Florida Railway Museum pictured in this video, which is a little blurry, but whatever. Either way, it has very good personnel and very nice amenities for railfans inside the museum. Anyway, we would now head on to Boca Raton to catch FTC 101 in a well-lighted location. paid close attention to see a kid running from what would be my second encounter with a police officer, even though that one was much smoother compared to the one in Manatee.
Yep, I'm doing.
NAHCR mode on. Traffic just cleared up at Rankin. 453 is pretty much the good length. It's a half a mile between here and Camino, and he pounded down Rankin, so he's at least got about 50 to 60 cars. So we're gonna catch him around. We're gonna probably intercept this guy around Pompano or Lower, maybe Cypress. We're gonna play it by ear. We're cheating. We're gonna break rule number 4, which is railfan with a scanner. We're gonna railfan with the railfan cheat sheet, aka TCS monitor. Rudy on the controls. Co-pilot Tolga with the driving directions. Mr. MapQuest over here, and it's on.
You just gotta love when Q453 has pretty good size. This one had about 80 cars in length for about 4,000 something feet. Yet, this would end the day. I really appreciate Rudy's efforts in helping me railfan and joining me this day, and look forward to more railfanning on my own terms. From Dania Beach, Florida, this is TE out.